Jesus freak here. Ahoge, the hair that just won't go where you want no matter how you try. Anyway, I've been dealing with a phenomenon best described as concern trolling. What this is someone's gonna make a comment and to most people it's gonna sound like they're coming from a place of genuine concern. But to people who understand what's really going on, they'll detect that the statement was actually a very carefully worded attack. But if you go and try to combat them, people didn't catch it. They didn't realize that you were being concern trolled, are going to think you're being the bully and the other person is the victim. This is nothing new. Not new to me. But people as early as Nehemiah had been concern trolled. When a bunch of people with malicious intent went up to him and said, we want to help you with the walls. And he's like, I don't need your help. And then they started attacking. Tried to get the king of Persia to shut him down. Concern trolling is nothing new. It's a great way to trigger a form of abuse known as DARVO. This stands for deny, attack, reverse victim and offender. And while it itself isn't a form of DARVO, it's designed to bait others into saying something that results in a DARVO attack. I might not look like someone who really knows a lot about this stuff, but as someone who's suffered a lot of psychological abuse over the decades, and someone who's tried to come to understand just what was going on, I've become very familiar with this stuff. Someone can appear to be coming from a place of genuine concern. Now, if I go attacking them, saying, I think your concern is not genuine, that doesn't mean necessarily that I'm wound too tight. I mean, it's well known that my ability to that I'm, too sensitive to stuff like sarcasm. Like, I frequently assume that someone was being sarcastic when they're not. But I don't think I've ever false detected concern trolling. Now, I understand I'm not, as cautious about my appearance as some people. If you understand that I'm mentally ill, that, you know, what's in here isn't working right. It makes more sense. I try not to use that as a crutch. I do attempt to try to pass off as normal. Sometimes I'm better at that, and sometimes I'm not as good at it. That I'm mentally ill on top of being neurodivergent. Autism is a very different thing from mental illness. The one can sometimes appear as the other. It's pretty complicated, really. I just consider myself fortunate that I'm able to function as well as I am in normal society, despite my upbringing, despite my mental trauma, despite my autism. Jesus, freak out.